What's poppin', peeps? It's your boy for CancerMoonsTarot, and I'm coming at you guys with a weekend reading. The first sign I see is the first sign I read. Let's get it poppin', baby, and see what we got going on for all 12 of my motherfucking zodiac signs in love. Hopefully you guys are doing fantastic. If so, let me know down in the comments down below. Links in the description box down below for my Instagram, my Twitter, and my TikTok. If y'all want to drop a follow, I would greatly appreciate that. Shout out to the notification gang. I would love to see my notification gang pull on through. As always, the first sign I see is the first sign I read, and the first sign I saw was Scorpio. So let's go ahead and get it cracking. Happy Friday, everybody. How you doing? Hope you guys are doing well. Now, before we begin, I also want to mention, guys, today is the last day for the week if you want to get personal services. So with that being said, head over to my website, link in the description below. It is called CancerMoonsTarot.com. If you guys want to get yourself a personal service, this will be the last day of the week to do so before they get restocked next week. Okay, there's a few more spots for 2 for 20 questions and personal readings, so feel free to give it a check out if you're interested in doing so. Regardless, everybody, welcome in. Happy Friday. Hope you guys have been having yourselves a fantastic day so far. I am definitely in a period of time where my throat's a little scratchy today, guys, so do bear with me. I would gratefully appreciate it. I'm not trying to overextend my voice too much, so if I have to be a little more patient with, everything, just bear with me, guys. I'd appreciate it. If I have to cough, let me cough it out. Thank you very much. By the way, Stacy, welcome to the members. Really appreciate it. Thank you for becoming a member, my love. Really appreciate it. Okay. All right, guys, how are you? Let's go ahead over here and begin. Starting out here with the Scorpio, let's see what we got going on here for you beautiful people. What do we got going on here for Team Scorpio, baby? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 72 hours. What information is going to be rolling on in here, please, for the zodiac sign of Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 72 hours. What do we got going on? All right, Team Scorpio, I think we're going to get ourselves one more shuffle over here, and we'll see what we got, baby. Hopefully, we are looking at some pretty fantastic stuff. Starting out here with the overall energy for you, Scorpio, what do we got? And we got here the world in reverse. So you could be connecting here possibly with a fixed zodiac like an Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, or a Leo. Taking a look here at your current energy, we have here the Chariot in reverse. What it is you're dealing with, we got here the Page of Wands. And then taking a look here at the outcome for you is going to go ahead and be here the Sun card. So we have here the Sun showing up too. A lot of zodiac energies popping on in here for you. So you could be dealing with, once again, an Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo. You also could be connecting with a Cancerian potentially as well. So let's go ahead over here and begin. The world in reverse to the Chariot in the reverse position. Coming into your weekend, it kind of feels to me here like there is a cycle that's not yet finished or not yet closed out between you and somebody or between you and something else. Looking at what it is your current energy is we do have here the Chariot reverse. So you're kind of having this inability to move on from something, like you're not yet finished with it. It is talking about a cycle being remained open. Taking a look at what you're dealing with here, Page of Wands. Page of Wands here says, though, even though you have had an open cycle, it does feel like something new is coming in here that seems to be picking up your interest. And then looking at the outcome here being the Sun card here says you'll be happy with whatever this is. So Scorpio, I almost feel like even if it's been hard to move on from something, I feel like something new coming in is about to make you move on anyways. Taking a look here at what it is you're dealing with, Page of Wands showing up here for you definitely can represent a brand new connection. For those of you that are maybe having a hard time moving on from a specific person, this could be a brand new connection coming in here for you, and this person here can be very interesting. If it's about having a hard time letting go of a certain career path, there could be a new career path coming in here for you, and you're like, that career path's pretty damn interesting too. So I kind of feel like if you've had a difficulty moving on, something's about to come into your life that's probably going to put you into a path where you're more interested in the new thing than you are in whatever it is you were having trouble moving on from. Once again, taking a look here at that outcome, we do have here the Sun, and the Sun card here represents you're going to be pretty happy with this new thing that's coming in here for you. So with that being said here, Scorpio, really like this energy for you. I do feel that if you've had like any sort of difficulties of moving on, you're about to see something brand new come on into your life, and I think you're going to like it even more than maybe whatever it is that you're currently feeling like you're stuck on. All right, though, Scorpio, with that all being said, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Real quick, guys, I need to double check. The weather is a little crazy, so I just want to make sure that everything's okay outside and okay with my window before we continue. So give me 2 seconds, guys. Scorpio, thank you for watching. Let me just double check and make sure everything's fine, and I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. Thank you very much. I don't wanna fall in love. I just wanna have some fun, yeah. I don't wanna fall in love. I just wanna have some fun. I don't Okay guys, I'm back. So apparently it's hailing. I didn't expect it to be hailing at this moment in time, but if you guys happen to hear clink, clack, clink like I'm hearing, I don't know if this microphone will pick it up, but if you happen to hear it, my apologies y'all. But yeah, there's a little bit of a hailstorm going on. It's been a while since we've had that. It's freaking aggressive too. God dang. Okay. Anyways, we finished up our first sign, which was Scorpio. So water sign is the first sign we're reading today. So we're going to go water, fire, air, earth, jumping on into our fire. Let's go ahead and have a look here at the lovely and amazing Leo gang. What do we got going on here, baby? Messages here for Team Leo. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours, or 72 hours. Sorry. What do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 72 hours. What do we got going on? All right, Team Leo, let's go ahead and get ourselves 2 more shuffles showing up here for you, and then we'll see what we got going on here, baby. Hopefully, we are looking at some pretty fantastic stuff. Leo, jumping on into your weekend here, the overall energy is going to be the Justice in reverse. So you could be connecting here possibly with a Libra for a few of you. Having a look here at your current energy, we do have here the King of Swords. Taking a look here at what it is you're dealing with, we have the 8 of Swords in reverse. And then looking at the outcome for Team Leo is going to be the the Knight of Cups in the reverse position. All right, so jumping into your weekend, let's see what's up for the Lion Gang. Leo, we start out here with the Justice in reverse, paired here with the King of Swords in the upright position. So I kind of feel like you're being very serious about something. King of Swords is usually like a pretty serious type of energy. I mean, having a look at what you're dealing with here, 8 of Swords in reverse, it's representing that you're serious, but somebody else not so much. I mean, taking a look at the overall energy, Justice in reverse typically represents an unbalanced situation. So you feel one way about something, somebody else feels a completely different way. And that's kind of the vibe that I'm seeing showing up here for you. Yeah, it almost kind of feels to me like you're very serious about something. Somebody else here is acting very nonchalantly. Looking at the outcome here, Knight of Cups reversed, I don't think it's helping right now that you and this person aren't really in a place of resonance. So with that being said, even though you're taking something seriously and somebody else isn't, I think there's a part of you here that's not really communicating or being around this person at this time because they're not feeling how you feel about this current situation. For example, if we're talking about a relationship, it's like you want to take the relationship seriously. You want to show somebody that you care, but if they're showing you that they don't care at all, then you're like, why am I going to bother moving forward here with you? Knight of Cups in reverse. You know, if this is about business and you're taking your business seriously and somebody here is showing that they don't care, then why would you continue doing business with this specific person, right? So you're kind of in that space right now here, Leo, where on one end, you're taking something seriously, somebody else isn't. And I kind of feel like moving into your weekend, you're reconsidering, do I even want to go forward with this person? Or is it time here to find somebody who's on my same level and who is in my vibrational resonance? I think that that's kind of the question here for you that you guys are figuring out moving on into your weekend, okay? All right, though, Leo, of course, do take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't, but that's kind of the place where I see that you guys are at because somebody here right now just doesn't seem to be feeling as serious about something as you currently are. Okay. All right, Team Leo, let's keep it popping, pushing and moving forward. You know, at the end of the day, I agree. Like if it's something that's important to you and it's not important to somebody else, then that's a hard place to resonate with, you know, especially if it's love. If it's like, hey, I love you, I care about you, I want a future. And if they're not showing the same thing, then are you really with the person that can give you what you want at the end of the day? I think that it's definitely something here to reconsider. All right, Team Leo, let's keep it popping, pushing and moving forward. So we did our water, we did our fire, jumping on into the air sign. Let's go ahead and have a look here at the Gemini gang. What's going on here, baby? Messages here for Team Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 72 hours. What information is going to be showing up here, please, for the zodiac signs of Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 72 hours. What do we got going on? All right, Team Gemini, one more shuffle in the building here for you, and then we'll see what we got going on. Hopefully all is well. Gemini, overall energy here for you is going to be a 10 of cups. Hello. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Taking a look here at your current energy, we got the 7 of cups. What it is you're dealing with, we have here the 8 of pentacles in reverse. And then looking at the outcome for you is going to be the 5 of cups in the reverse position. So as far as what I see here for Team Gemini, let's go ahead and talk about it. Moving on into your weekend here, 10 of cups, 7 of cups. I do definitely feel here for you with the 7 of cups showing up here. It's like you found, or more so you have, it's not about finding, it's about having. I think you have multiple opportunities right now for things in your life to make you happy, but taking a look at what it is you're dealing with here, 8 of pentacles reversed, I don't really know if you're wanting to work or invest in these situations, huh? How do I explain this one, Gemini? I feel like you finally found a place of contentment for sure. Yeah, this is what I think it's about. It's not about having multiple opportunities for fulfillment. It's about already having fulfillment. And even though there's still multiple opportunities that may potentially surround you, it's like, why bother working at these other opportunities when I'm already kind of content where I'm at? I do feel for Geminis here moving into their weekend, it's like I found a space of contentment and I don't really plan on expanding. I kind of plan on enjoying the abundance already in front of me. So looking at the outcome here for you, 5 of cups in the reverse position, you're in a period of time right now where things are going well for you, things are going well in your life, and you're not interested in any sort of expansion. It's like, I kind of want to just enjoy where I'm at, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. That's what a lot of people are striving for in life, to just genuinely be content and enjoy where they are, and not really worry too much about consistent growth or consistent expansion. So I feel like for Team Geminis moving into your weekend, you're starting to recognize, despite all the opportunities that may lay in front of me, despite all the opportunities that may be out there for me, I'm not really interested in working on a single one of them when I'm already in a good space in my life, and it's time for me to no longer be on the grind, if you will, but instead I want to enjoy the fruits of my labor. You know, a lot of times in life, you know, people have this energy where it's like, okay, I got to a point where I'm content, I got to a point where I'm happy, but should there be more I'm doing? Should I keep grinding? Should I keep getting more and more and more and more? And I think sometimes we all forget to kind of enjoy the fruits of our labor because we want to keep going more and more and more to the top. But sometimes we just got to take a step back and enjoy how far we've come along in our journey. So Gemini, no need to grind any further. You've gotten to a good position in life. Sit back and actually enjoy it because you deserve to enjoy it, okay? So of course, do take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't, but enjoy the fruits of your labor. All right, Gemini, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did our water, our fire, our air, hopping on in now into our earth sign. Let's have a look here at the Capricorn. What do we got going on here for the Cappy, baby? Messages here for Team Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 72 hours. What information is going to be showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 72 hours? Capricorn, yeah, we did have a tower show up here for you. I'm going to throw it back in the deck. If it comes out, it is definitely meant to be. But the tower card showing up here could be representing something happening in your life that's shocking. So could be a good shock. It could be a creepy shock. We'll see what happens here overall. Let's get one more shuffle for you, and we'll see what we got going on here regarding your weekend. And hey, Marlene, thank you for tuning in. How are you? All right, Capricorn. First overall energy for you is going to be the 6 of Cups in reverse. So you could be connecting here with a water sign for some of you. Having a look at your current energy this weekend, 9 of Pentacles in reverse, what you're dealing with, 4 of Cups in reverse, and the outcome here for you, 2 of Pentacles in the reverse position. I feel like you're not confident in someone here, or you're not confident in what it is that they're communicating to you. You're not confident in somebody's counsel is what I'm seeing for some of you as well. Taking a look here, right, at the overall energy to the current energy, 6 of Cups reversed here, 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Disregarding the past here, I feel that somebody was, you know, definitely in a period of time where they weren't trustworthy in the past. But besides that, you still don't kind of feel confident in somebody here. You know, taking a look at what it is you're dealing with the 4 of Cups reversed. It's like no matter what somebody here says to you, I just feel like for some reason you can't seem to believe them. And it's not even because of their track record. It's because of how they're behaving. It's because of what it is that they're saying. So Capricorns, I feel like this weekend, there might be somebody around you communicating something to you and you're like, honestly, I just don't really believe much of what what it is you're saying. It's like you can say a whole lot of stuff, but it doesn't really mean a whole lot in return. Looking at the outcome here for you, Two of Pentacles reversed, I kind of feel like it's like, yeah, there is no ands, ifs, or buts about it. It just definitely seems to me that I can't trust you because it doesn't feel like what you're saying is truly genuine. You got that feeling of not a lot of confidence in somebody, but I also think you have a gut feeling that maybe somebody here is lying to you moving into your weekend. So it's kind of just like, yeah, despite your track record, just based on the behavior and what you're telling me right now, I'm just not so confident in how true it is, what it is that you're speaking about with me. So I definitely feel like you are having a hard time trusting somebody here moving into your next 72 hours. And I don't really think you're going to budge. I think that on an intuitive level, and I think on what you're feeling, right? I think at the end of the day, you're like, my gut feeling, my intuition here, it's just telling me, this isn't to be trusted. So with that being said, you're kind of taking a step back and waiting for somebody here to prove you otherwise. Let's say, for example, this is somebody saying, Capricorn, I love you. I want to come back into your life. I want to be the best person I can be for you. And maybe this person was a liar in the past. And maybe it sounds like BS of them saying this to you right now. You're like, okay, well, actions speak louder than words, point blank, period. So you can say what you want to say. I'm not going to believe it, but if you show it to me, if you prove it to me otherwise, then we'll talk. That's kind of the vibe that I see showing up here for you. All right, Capricorn. Of course, do take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. But yeah, indeed, actions will always and forever speak louder than words. Okay. All right, guys, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up our first batch of zodiac signs for today's daily reading. Hopping back on into our second batch and hopping back on into the water. Let's have a look here for the Cancer. What's going on here for Cancer, baby? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. In the next 72 hours, what information is going to be rolling on in here, please, for the zodiac sign of Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 72 hours. All right, Team Cancerian, let's go ahead and get ourselves a few more shuffles, and we'll see what we got going on here, baby. Hopefully, we're looking at some pretty fantastic stuff. What do we got going on? Cancer, overall energy here for you is going to go ahead and be the Justice card. So you might be dealing with a Libra this weekend for a few of you. Having a look here at your current energy, we do have here the Three of Cups, what it is you're dealing with. We have here the Devil, and then taking a look here at the outcome, Cancer, what do we got? We got here the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse position. By the way, Lilith, thank you so much for the $10 donation. Really, really appreciate that, my love. Thank you so much for your generosity. Having a look here, though, for you, Cancer, into your next 72 hours. Let's see what is up. Justice card here to the Three of Cups. I feel like you're getting some sort of justice here moving into your weekend, because taking a look at what it is you're dealing with a devil. Okay, it could be a Capricorn for some of you that you're connecting with, but as we all know, the devil energy could be toxicity, and I kind of feel like you're getting this win in the next 24 hours because somebody here is finally going to start to understand the toxicity that they've emitted to you in the past. It's almost like karma's coming back around, and do remember, guys, karma simply means action, and remember, with action, there is always consequences. So I kind of feel like this is about seeing somebody else's karma playing out. This is somebody who's betrayed you before, and now the tables flip, and you're watching them getting betrayed by somebody else. Or maybe somebody was toxic to you, now another person's being toxic to them, and you're over here kicking it, Cancer, just chilling, Three of Cups. You're all happy-dappy, you're doing your thing, but you're looking to the side, and you're like, oh shit, things aren't going too well for this devil over here. And now you're like, well, I guess they're going to understand how I felt this entire time, because this is the same energy that they brought to me. And looking at the outcome here, Queen of Pentacles reversed, Cancer, you're over here saying, listen, if they come crying back to me, my shoulder's not going to be a shoulder to cry on, point blank, period. Because at the end of the day, they threw some toxic energy at me. They hurt me. Now they're getting hurt by somebody else's toxic energy. And if they think they're going to come running back to me, I will not be their shoulder to cry on. They're finally going to understand what it was like to go through what I went through, because now it's happening to them. So I do feel like the tables here are turning, and you're getting some sort of justice here. Somebody here is definitely going to start to understand how you felt, because it's now going to happen to them. All right. So I do see that showing up here, pretty much like karma playing out here for you. Remember, always where there are actions, there are always consequences. And I do believe here, Cancer, you're doing your own thing. Three of Cups doesn't represent that you're happy about this person getting their karma, but Three of Cups represents you're in a better place now. And this person who is toxic to you can't hurt you anymore, but now it's time for them to go through their lessons to understand how they've treated others, and most importantly, how they've treated you. All right, Team Cancer, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So I do see that showing up here, moving on into your weekend. All right, Cancer, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did our water. We're going to hop back on into our fire now. We're going to have a look here at the Aries gang. What do we got going on here for the Ram fam, baby? Message is here for Team Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 72 hours. What information is going to be rolling on in here, please, for the zodiac sign of Aries? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 72 hours. What do we got going on? All right, Team Aries, let's go ahead and get ourselves one last shuffle. And we'll see what we got going on here. Hopefully all is well. Oh, and Vanilla Capricorn, I'm happy to hear that. I'm glad that you like it. I don't know if you've purchased one yet or not, or if you plan on purchasing one, but they're really cool. Thank you. I'm happy you like that. All right, Aries, overall energy here for you is going to be the 10 of Cups in reverse. So you could be connecting here possibly with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Having a look here at your current energy, we do have the 7 of Cups in reverse. What it is you're dealing with, we have the Temperance. And then looking at the outcome here for the Ram fam is going to be the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, let's go ahead and check it out here for you. So coming into your next 72 hours, 10 of Cups reversed here, 7 of Cups in the reverse position as well. Kind of looks to me here for you, Aries, like right now you're not really content with any of these opportunities that are kind of showing up for you, but I feel like an opportunity you've been looking for is about to arise moving into your weekend. Having a look at what it is you're dealing with the Temperance reversed. It's kind of like, I'm done. I'm so tired of waiting for the right opportunity to come by. I'm so tired of looking for what I want. I feel like every opportunity that keeps coming my way is not what I'm looking for. And then it's like you give up. And then poof, what comes in? The opportunity you've been looking for starts to manifest for you. And it's funny because I tell people this all the time. I'm like, the moment you just let go of your manifestation, of what you desire, of what you're looking for, the moment you just surrender, you let it go and let the universe do its thing, it comes like that, man. It truly does. So I feel like moving into your weekend here, you're kind of hitting this breaking point where it's like, all right, I've gotten all these opportunities I don't want. Universe has been sending me things I don't want. I've been constantly waiting for that one thing to come in for me, and then poof, you give up, and then now you start to see that opportunity you were looking for all along align into your reality. Letting go is incredibly powerful because what happens is you're no longer standing in the way from your manifestation of being able to come in, because the more that you keep wondering when it's coming, the more you keep waiting and wondering how it's going to happen, is like the more interference you're making with your manifestation coming to pass. The best thing you can do is let go. Know that whatever you set out, whatever intention you put out there, will come back to you at some moment in time, and then it'll come with you or come to you with ease, rather than you constantly saying, hey, well, where is it? So at the end of the day here, Aries, love this energy for you. I think that you're going to start to see what you've been looking for really start to shine on in. It'll be the beginning of getting what it is you've been looking for all along. Cool. I like it. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did our fire and our water. We're going to hop on into the air sign in just a sec. Vanilla Capricorn said, perfect. I'm totally getting that along with the sweater I want. Super excited. Happy to hear that for you. One thing I will say though, guys, because I never want to bullshit you. If you are going to get the beanie, I do want to say one thing about the Star Moon beanie. From the manufacturer, it does come pretty tight. So like if you like beanies that are super tight, that's going to be one of them. It's comfortable to wear though. It's not so tight to where it feels like your head's going to explode, but they're not loose fitted. Most of the beanies I personally wear are loose fitted. So that was one thing I wasn't super fond about the manufacturing, but the design is really awesome. It's a nice embroidered design. So if you want to get the beanie, feel free to, but it's not super loose fitted. It's more tight fitted to keep you warm. So that's one thing to keep in mind if you're interested in that, of course. But and if you're interested in the Stay Poppin' hats, they're very customizable in terms of size. So mine's very loosely on me. Just want to throw that out there as well, okay? But yeah, I'm happy you like it though. Just wanted to mention that, guys, because I always want to keep it real with you about whatever it is you guys might be purchasing. Either way though, guys, and yeah, in terms of candles are awesome. I have no complaints on any of the candles that I have with Sapone and Candela. If you guys want the candles, they're fucking great. They're fantastic. They are awesome. So feel free to check those out because they're really worth it. All right, guys. So we did our water, we did our fire, hopping on into the air sign. Dun-dun-dun. Let's have a look here at the Libra. What's going on here, baby? Message is here for Team Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 72 hours. What information is going to be showing up here, please, for the zodiac signs of Libra? You did have here 2 cards come out for you guys. We have here the 4 of Cups in reverse and the 10 of Cups reversed. So you could be ignoring someone right now, Libra, or somebody could potentially be ignoring you, but I'm going to put these back in the deck. We'll see what's going on. All right, but what do we got showing up here for Libra's weekend? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 72 hours. Let's go ahead and get one more shuffle, and we'll see what we got going on. Hopefully all is well. Libra, overall energy here for you is going to be the 7 of Cups in reverse. So you could be connecting here potentially with a water sign like a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Having a look here at your current energy, we have here the Knight of Pentacles. What it is you're dealing with, we have here the Page of Cups. And then looking at the outcome for you is going to be the 9 of Pentacles in the upright position. Okay, so for your weekend here, 7 of Cups reverse, Knight of Pentacles in the upright. I feel like you've been really holding on to something, and it's been going on for a very long time. You know, Knight of Pentacles here is definitely a card that represents longevity, but you know what it looks like to me? What you've been waiting for, like you've been waiting on something for a while. Maybe it was a specific person. Maybe it was a job opportunity. Maybe you've been waiting for like a call back from a job, but I think you're about to get something different instead. It's like you've been waiting on something, but here comes a new opportunity, because taking a look at what it is you're dealing with, Page of Cups, someone or something different is reaching out to you here, and looking at the outcome, 9 of Pentacles, like you have every right to go for this if it's something you desire to go for, because 9 of Pentacles here says you're single. Like you can choose whatever path you want to take. So something's going to come towards you. It might not be what you've been waiting for, but it might be worth the investment. Let's see if it's worth the investment here for you, Libra. Let's do a little bit of digging and see what's going on. Whatever this is coming towards Libra, is it worth the investment? We have here the 6 of Pentacles, and then we also have here the Knight of Swords. So as far as what I'm seeing here for you, 6 of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, these are 2 cards that represent that there is balance showing up here in this situation. It is something that's going to bring forth the quality of what it is you're looking for, and Knight of Swords showing up over here, it's something that could develop rather quick. So if this is in terms of love, Libra, I do feel that if you've been waiting on a specific person and nothing's kind of come of you waiting on that person, it might be worth it for you to definitely take the new opportunity. If somebody new comes knocking at your door with the Page of Cups, it would be worth it to maybe invest in the new person, because I do feel like something quickly can come of this situation. If it's a different job opportunity coming towards you, if you've been waiting for like a call back for a job, you haven't heard anything, and if a different kind of career path opens up for you, explore it. I think it might be worth it too. All right. So definitely don't continue to just wait on something here. Seek out other options. And if other options come towards you, don't be afraid to give them a chance. I think that they'll be aligning with you for a good reason. Okay. All right, Libra, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thank you guys though for tuning in. Of course, do take it if it resonates, and leave it if it doesn't. All right. So we did our water, our fire, and our air signs. Hopping on in now into our earth sign. Let's go ahead and have a look here at the Taurus gang. What do we got going on here for the bull gang, baby? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 72 hours. What information is going to be coming in here, please, for Team Taurus? What do we got going on for Taurus? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 72 hours. By the way, Lila, I appreciate you too. Thank you for your compliment and your comment. I really appreciate it. And like, I'm more than happy to help all the time, guys. Thank you. You guys have no idea like how happy it makes me just to hear that you guys like genuinely could be helped in any kind of way from me. Cause like sometimes it's hard for me to not represent, but it's hard for me to understand the impact that I can have with the work that I do. Cause it's like, I don't know. I guess I should look at myself with more value sometimes, you know? I know I have a lot of value to bring to the table, but I don't know. It's just crazy to see what kind of impact that I can make. And honestly, the impact that you guys can make on me is fucking insane. The impact you guys have on my life is so powerful. And I want to thank you guys so much for your love and support as always. So I appreciate the heck out of you guys, honestly. All right. What do we got going on here for Taurus? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 72 hours. I got to get a new deck already for the daily readings, man. I burned out these cards quicker than I ever have before. I really think I got to get a new one soon. Okay, Taurus, overall energy here for you is going to be the Knight of Wands. So you could be dealing with a fire sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, right? You could be dealing with a fire sign in Aries, Sag, or Leo. Having a look here at your current energy, we do have here the Hangman, what it is you're dealing with, Queen of Pentacles reversed, and looking at the outcome for your Taurus is going to be the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse position. So for your weekend here, coming into the next 72 hours, we start out here with the Knight of Wands to the Hangman card. So you feel like you're you're kind of like dealing with peaks and plateaus. It almost feels like to me, Taurus, it's like you get started and then you feel like you're stuck, then you get started again and then you feel like you're stuck. So it's like you're peaking and you're plateauing, peaking and plateauing. And it feels like there's a certain amount of frustration coming in here for you guys about that. I mean, looking at what it is you're dealing with, Queen of Pentacles reversed, I think that one of the biggest reasons why you're experiencing these peaks and plateaus is because when you peak, you feel good about yourself, but when you plateau, you are very much so not feeling good about yourself, and I feel like you're putting yourself down in the process. Remember, what we tie our value to is really important, and if we tie our value to certain things, like your success and anything of that nature, like that could be a really intense kind of situation. For example, let's talk about YouTube or social media, right? A lot of people do this one thing. A lot of people, they tie their value to like the amount of followers they have, the amount of views they get, and all this, stupid shit. And what ends up happening? They do a video that does great and they're like, ooh, I'm an amazing person, or I'm an amazing YouTuber, right? Then they got a video and it doesn't do so great and they're like, I'm the worst YouTuber in the world. It's like people will dictate their worth off of external things, right? Such as success. And social media is just one example. So it kind of feels to me like you're in that space a little bit too, though, Taurus. It's like you're basing your value on something so external, and that isn't really your true value. At the end of the day, you're capable and competent to do anything that you desire to do. But if you keep placing your value on certain levels of success, then you're always going to be in a period where you're putting yourself down when you experience failure. Because do remember, peaks and plateaus. Failure is not something that's bad, by the way, because anytime we fail, we learn from our mistakes. So it's really important to remember that, guys, because at the end of the day, every time we have a moment where maybe something doesn't work out the way we want it to, there's always something to learn from that experience. So Taurus, don't tie your value to any kind of success right now. When you have a plateau, when you're not peaking and you're experiencing a plateau, ask yourself what you can learn from this situation. Don't devalue yourself at all, because your value is entirely separate from whatever kind of external success you're looking for, okay? Always remember, your value is 100%. You have enough to bring to the table. And anytime you take an L, anytime maybe you don't get everything you were looking for, ask yourself, what can I learn from this mistake? Or what can I learn from something not succeeding? Instead of making that dictate your worth, because you're worth so much more. All right? All right, Taurus. With that being said, I hope that helps, because looking at the outcome here, Ace of Pentacles reversed, it's like, every time you have a plateau in life, you start to think, well, maybe I'm not going to be successful. Maybe opportunities aren't happening for me. Maybe I'm not manifesting my dream life. And it's like, that's not what it's about. It's a learning process and it's a learning curve. And at the end of the day, whatever success you're looking for, you can have, but don't put all your value on that success, on whether or not it works or not, So keep that in mind, okay? All right, Taurus, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Much love to you, baby. Really appreciate you guys tuning in. So we did our Earth sign, so that's also now our second batch of zodiac signs for today's daily reading, or for today's weekend reading. Jumping on into the last and final batch now, we're going to hop back into the water, and we're going to take a look here at the Pisces gang. What do we got going on here for the fish? Messages here for Team Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 72 hours. What information is going to be showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Piscean, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 72 hours. By the way, for the 248 peeps in the chat, if you guys could drop a like, that'd be awesome. Really appreciate you guys tuning in. That's a good amount of people, man. Thank you guys for coming out, man, and watching me. Really appreciate it. Shelro says, this is my only safe space to go. I don't like going on social media much or live in it, but I swear I could listen to Anthony every single day. My energy is always positive after our chats. Thank you, Shelro. I really appreciate that. And I'm happy if at the end of the day, you're not a fan, maybe you're not the biggest fan of social media, but I'm happy that at the end of the day, you like coming here. So more than happy to hear that for you, and more than happy to give you those positive vibes. Thank you very, very much. Believe it or not, even though I work in social media, I'm not a big social media person, and I should be more active on different social medias that I use. It could be very beneficial, but I don't know. If we could go back in the day where like the internet didn't exist too much and we can all just catch a vibe and, eat food and hang out, I would be so down for that. You know what I'm saying? The world's just gotten so fucking advanced. Pisces, I know you're waiting for your reading. Let me get this last shuffle here, and we'll see what's up. Hopefully all is well for the fish. What's going on, Pisces? Overall energy here for you is going to go ahead and be the Strength card. So you could be connecting here possibly with a Leo for a few of you. Having a look at your current energy, we have here the Four of Pentacles in reverse, what it is you're dealing with, Six of Pentacles in reverse, and then the outcome for Piscean Page of Pentacles in the reverse position for your next 72 hours. So we begin here first with the Strength card to the Four of Pentacles in reverse. As far as what I see for Team Piscean, it kind of feels to me like you're in this energy where you are holding back a little bit. I think you're holding back to let go of a person because of how much you've shared with this individual, but you're definitely recognizing that there is a lot of incompatibility between you and somebody else here. So it's kind of hard to pull the trigger, if you will, right? Pisces, it's hard to pull the trigger on a relationship right now because it's like we have a lot of history, but we're very much so incompatible at this moment in time. Like you really recognize that. So looking at the outcome here, Page of Pentacles reversed, you haven't really made that decision yet to, cut the person loose and to cut the connection loose. You haven't really made that full decision, but you know in your heart that the incompatibility is really here. So my best advice already for you, Pisces, is that truly, if you're noticing you're incompatible with somebody, if you're noticing that, you don't really want to be involved in any kind of connection anymore, whether it's a romantic one, a friendship, a business relationship, whatever the case may be, it's like, if you acknowledge that you're not interested anymore in this and you do want to pull the trigger on what you have with this person, I think that it probably would be within your best interest to not delay it, but instead to go forward with it and express how you really feel. Because the more that you continue to hold back, the more unhappy you're going to be about the situation, and vice versa, inevitably the person you're dealing with is not going to be super happy too. So I wouldn't hold back. I would definitely go forward with it. If you know that it's the right choice for you, don't be afraid, Connections end all the time. And, whether or not they continue to thrive or whether or not they end, it kind of is one of those things where it's like, it is what it is, because not every connection is meant to last forever. Okay? All right, though, Pisces, much love to the fish. Don't be afraid. I think that if you're over some sort of connection in life, don't be afraid to be honest about that. Okay? All right, baby, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thank you to the fish for tuning on in. Okay, so we did our water, so all water signs are officially done here for the weekend read. Hopping on into the fire, let's have a look here at the Saggy. What's going on here for Team Sagittarian, baby? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 72 hours. What information is going to be rolling on in here, please, for the zodiac sign here of Sagittarian, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 72 hours. All right, Team Saggy, let's go ahead and get ourselves one more shuffle over here, and we'll see what we got going on. We did have here a Hangman come out for you, so you could be dealing potentially with a Pisces for a few of you. You might be feeling stuck right now, or you could be getting some enlightenment coming in this weekend, so you might be getting enlightened to some sort of situation here at this time. Having a look here, though, at the current energy, the overall energy for you, Sag, we have here King of Pentacles, your current energy, Hermit in reverse, what you're dealing with, Temperance in the upright, which is you, and lastly, Sagittarius, for the outcome, we do have here the World in the reverse position. So let's go ahead and talk about it. So we start here first with the King of Pentacles to the Hermit in reverse. Yeah, I see something about like enlightenment coming in towards you, like you're becoming illuminated or enlightened to a situation. The overall energy being the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is about being cool, calm, and collected. So you're kind of in a space right now where I feel like you're very comfortable with somebody. And I do think that that comfortability is carrying out to the person you're dealing with too. So you're showing somebody that you're a safe space moving into your weekend here. And I do feel like looking at what you're dealing with, the Temperance card showing up, this is kind of that energy of somebody here wanting to talk to you, kind of wanting to get their feelings out on the table and communicate where they're at and what it is they're feeling. And I definitely see you being open to this person and becoming enlightened to how somebody else here feels. So I feel like information will be revealed moving into your weekend, especially if you and somebody else have been kind of distant. Because looking at the outcome here, right, World in reverse, it doesn't represent a closed cycle. It represents a very much so still open kind of cycle in your life. All right. So I do feel here for you, not Piscean, excuse me. You could be dealing with a Pisces though. I do feel here for you, Sagittarian, if you and somebody have been kind of distant or you've been in an open cycle and there hasn't really been much clarity in the air, I definitely think that for your next 72 hours, you're starting to come to terms of being open to what they have to say, becoming enlightened to how they feel. And I think that it's starting to actually heal the connection between you and somebody else because you're in this very cool, calm, and collected vibe. A King of Pentacles is an open channel, and so is a Temperance card. So I feel like there's going to be healing coming in here this weekend for some sort of connection in your life. For some of you, I'm seeing it's with a mom. If you've had any issues with a parent or issues with a family member, a loved one, a person you're dealing with romantically, whatever the case may be, if you've had any kind of situation like that, it kind of does look to me here this weekend that healing will definitely be coming in, and you'll be becoming enlightened to how they feel. I think you kind of had too here, Sag, a little bit of a misconception about how somebody felt, and I feel like they're going to be clarifying that to you here this weekend too. And sometimes that happens, sometimes we have misconceptions about how people feel. We think they feel one way and they actually feel completely opposite of what we imagined, and it's actually really crazy to think about. So I do see that showing up here for you. All right, somebody's going to show you how they feel, tell you how they feel, healing will take place, and I feel like a connection is getting mended here. Okay, and it could be any kind, doesn't have to be just romantic. All right, Sagittarius, happy to see that for you. It's always good to see connections getting mended. And of course, do take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. But thank you guys so much for tuning in nonetheless, okay? By the way, Allban, thank you for the $10. You did say the Pisces reading resonates with you. Happy to hear that. Thank you for your donation. Really appreciate your generosity. Also, Julia said, Anthony, did you get Heather A's donation? I don't believe I did. Let me double check real quick. If you did, though, donate, though, Heather, regardless, or even with the intention of donating, thank you. I appreciate that. I don't believe it came through because I'm looking at my feed over here. I don't see it. So there is a chance that it didn't go through. I check your bank statement, maybe. It more than likely didn't, though, because if it would have showed up here on the site, like in the YouTube chat room, it would have definitely showed up. So it more than likely didn't go through. So I think you're good. I don't think there was a glitch or anything like that. But no, I did not receive it. But Heather, I appreciate the intention anyways, though. Thank you. And of course, you don't have to try to donate again if you don't want to, if it's being buggy or glitchy or anything like that. Don't worry about it. But I appreciate the intention nonetheless. Thank you, my love. Okay. But yeah, I don't believe it went through. All right, but I'll double check after the video, after the live is done too. Okay. All right, guys. So we did all the fire, we did all the water, hopping on into the air sign. Let's go ahead and have a look here at the birthday peeps and see what's going on here for the Aquarian gang. What's showing up here for Aqua, baby? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 72 hours. What information is going to be rolling on in here, please, for the zodiac sign of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 72 hours. Aquarius, we got two cards showing up here for you. We got here a Hangman, and we got here a Four of Pentacles. For some of you guys showing up here, this could definitely be representing that Four of Pentacles. You're feeling kind of stuck, you're holding on to somebody, and the Hangman here is kind of that same idea. It does represent being stuck and holding on. So you could be holding on to something this weekend here, Aquarius, but I'm also kind of feeling intuitively like whatever it is you're holding on to, maybe it's time to let go. Okay, but let's go ahead and get two shuffles here and we'll see what we got going on. Hopefully all is well. What do we got going on here for the Aquarian gang? Aqua, overall energy for your weekend here is going to be the World card. So you could be dealing with a fixed zodiac, a fellow Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, or Leo. Having a look at your current energy, there it is, that Four of Pentacles coming out again. What you're dealing with, we have here the Ten of Cups. And then lastly here for you, we do have here the Five of Wands. Yeah, you know what it feels like in terms of having to let go? I think it's about letting go of this. Five of Wands, conflict, right? Conflict could be drama, could just be genuine like negativity. And it definitely seems to me like it's in regards to somebody that you care about, because Ten of Cups here represents like a really good connection, a really fulfilling connection in your life. So this could be, a family member, somebody that you're in love with. It could be a friend. But I do feel with the Five of Wands showing up here for the outcome, Five of Wands is that card that represents clashing and bashing. And you've kind of been holding on to this negative energy for quite some time, but the universe is trying to remind you that doesn't matter. What matters is this connection is a part of your world, and this connection is something that's fulfilling, and this is a person that you love and care about. So the universe is trying to say, focus on the foundation. Why do you have this relationship in your life? You have this relationship in your life because this is somebody that you love. And if you continue to hold on to the anger, or if you continue to hold on to the negativity that's kind of been flowing in this relationship, that's only going to damage the relationship instead of allow the relationship to continue to grow with more love and more abundance. So this is pretty much the universe here saying, hey, at the end of the day, you can be in this period of time right now where you can hold on to all this anger, but what's the foundation of your connection? It's love. The foundation of your connection is love, and that's the important part. If you love somebody, Aquarius, despite however angry you may be with them, cast that anger aside. Don't let it grow. Don't let it fester, because that's only going to poison a beautiful relationship that's built on a foundation of love. Instead, do what you can to move forward. Okay, so that's my advice here for you guys. I wouldn't let any of this Five of Wands get in the way of the Ten of Cups, because the Ten of Cups, it's good. you got a good person here, and vice versa, they have a good person too, because you are a good person, Aquarius. Okay, so keep that in mind. Hold on to the foundation. Don't let any of the anger or potential negativity bleed between the lines. Okay, you know, the main foundation here is love. Yeah, this Pisces moon coming up here this weekend, it could be a bit emotional, huh? Could be a bit emotional, huh, for people, for sure. It can be, especially if you have Pisces somewhere in your chart, Aquarius. This could be a very emotional and elevating time, but focus on the foundation, you know? Love is what the most important part is of any kind of relationship. It's the backbone of everything. Don't let any sort of kerfuffle or fighting or negativity stand in the way of that. All right, Aquarius, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thank you guys, though, for tuning in. Of course, take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't, but thank you very, very much. By the way, Triple Moon Goddess 1111 Tarot, thank you so much for the $9.99. Really, really appreciate it. You said, I found my soulmate and never experienced this type of love. I'm a Libra, and your soulmate's a Pisces. Resonated, love, and love you, bro. Love that. So happy to hear that for you, Triple Moon. That's awesome, dude. Congratulations to you, and congratulations to your person. Very, very cool. And thank you for the donation. I appreciate that very, very much. All right. Marlene said, I found you in the Soul Fam right before COVID. I came in, felt nothing but love. Julia was the first one to talk to me, and I needed that more than anybody knows. I love you all so much, and thanks, Aunt. Yep. And you know what? I love you too, Marlene, and I love everybody here. And also, shout out to Julia for a second, because honestly, Julia's been like a #1 subscriber of my channel for literal years, since the beginning. And the fact that you're so loving and so inviting to everybody that comes into the community, and the fact that everybody has like such a great relationship with you, just shows how much of an amazing person you are. So I want to give that special shout out to Julia, because you have welcomed so many people into our community with so much kindness and with so much love, and you've created so many friendships with all these individuals. And I think it's genuinely so beautiful how you've always continued to do so over the years, and especially for everybody else who's in the chat too, man. You guys are just such a great freaking community, and I couldn't be more grateful for everybody that I have here on a daily basis, and for the awesome friendships that you all have pretty much manifested with one another and connected with one another. And it's fucking powerful, and it's amazing. And thank you guys for being you. And Julia, thank you for being you. Genuinely, you guys are pretty damn awesome. All right though, guys, I ain't gonna lie to you though. We're gonna hop on into the last sign now. I do want to chat more, but I have to take a raging piss. Okay, so I'm gonna be so honest with you guys right now. I have to use the bathroom, so let's go ahead and wrap this one up, hopping on into our last but not least though zodiac sign, and going on into our earth signs. Let's have a look here at the Virgo. We're gonna see what's going on here for you. Don't worry, Virgo, I won't rush your reading, but I do need to pee. Okay, Pisces love, thank you for the $9.99, my love. You said thanks as always, Aunt. Have an awesome weekend, sending nothing but the best. Just listening, and I had my eye done again, sending good vibes, and have an awesome weekend. All right, thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate that as always. You have an awesome weekend as well, my love, and hopefully with everything going on with the eye, I do hope that everything's okay over there in that retrospect. But thank you for your donation. Really, really appreciate it. All right, Team Virgo, let's see what's going on here for you. All right, what do we got showing up here for Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 72 hours. What information is going to be rolling on in here, please, for the zodiac sign of Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 72 hours. What do we got going on? Virgo, overall energy here for you. Already coming out, we do have the Page of Cups in reverse. Let's go ahead and get your current energy, which is going to be the Justice in reverse, what you're dealing with. We have here the Six of Pentacles in reverse, and then the outcome here for you is going to be the Eight of Swords in the reverse position. So as far as what I'm seeing here for Virgos moving into your next 72 hours, we do start here with the Page of Cups in reverse to the Justice in the reverse position. It does look to me here for some of you, you kind of feel like there has been some sort of injustice that's been placed upon you. So it's like, why would I treat somebody with love and with kindness, especially if they haven't treated me with the same? So I do think that right now you're like, I might as well treat somebody and give them a little bit of a taste of their own medicine in comparison to how they've treated me. I mean, having a look at what you're dealing with, Six of Pentacles reversed, you know, you're recognizing that you tried to give somebody as much comfort, love, and good vibes as you could, but the way that they repaid you was with some really shitty energy. But either way, though, looking at the outcome here for you, Virgo, Eight of Swords reversed, I think you're recognizing, though, it's just not worth it. You know, it's not worth it in the end. You know, sometimes we can give people back a bit of a taste of their own medicine, but sometimes in the end, that's just not even worth it too. Sometimes it's best to just say, you know what? I don't even want to deal with the person. I don't want to stoop to their level. I don't want to invest in the same energy that they were giving me. So with that being said, you know, they may not have been the most kindest to me, or maybe they weren't on the same length as me or wavelength as me, but I'm not going to sit here and stoop down to somebody's level and return fire with this negativity. Instead, I'm going to rise above it. You know, this is a direct correlation, right, to the difference between reacting and responding. You know, a reaction from this Virgo would be like, well, they treated me like shit, so I'm going to treat them even worse. That could be a reaction, but you just decided to respond to this situation, you know? It was like, yeah, I could treat them shitty too. I can give them a taste of their own medicine, or I can just say this weekend, you know what? I am moving above this. I'm rising above this, and I'm letting the situation go, and I'm putting this person out of sight and out of mind because it's not worth it stooping to their level. Point blank, period. And sometimes I think it is a great thing to, you know, basically not feed back into other people's energy, because at the end of the day, rising above it, showing that you're not going to let them get to you, not only keeps you in a higher vibration, but it sends a message. And that message is that somebody here is not going to have that power to hurt you or to ever mess with your energy and vibration. Point blank, period. So, of course, do take it how it resonates, right, Virgo? But if it's not your story, absolutely no worries. But I think this weekend here, it's really like all about rising above instead of, you know, stooping to somebody's level. You don't want to absorb that same energy that they were casting upon you. Don't get involved in that energy. Stay in those high motherfucking vibes, okay? All right, baby, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Heather, by the way, it did go through this time. You said, okay, I'm trying it again. Thank you for the $5, Heather. I really appreciate that. Thank you for your generosity. And yes, it did go through. Thank you very, very much, my love, okay? All right, though, guys, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving motherfucking forward, y'all. Hold on one second. Let me find the Virgo button. There we go. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Guys, thank you all so much for coming out here to the weekend reading. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys for your love and support, man. Shout out to the peeps that come out Monday through Friday. You guys are literally the best. By the way, for the over 250 people that are in the chat here today, which has been pretty damn consistent. Thank you guys so much for that. For everybody who's in the chat right now, if you guys could drop a like, that'd be awesome. Thank you for hanging out with me, man. Really, really means a lot to me. I do want to mention, for anybody that's here, if you're new to the channel and you're interested in subscribing, come on down, baby, and subscribe. I'd be more than happy to welcome you here into the Soul family. So if you're interested in subscribing, consider it. I'd appreciate being here with you and being here with you on this journey. You can also hit that notification bell for anybody, by the way, that is not currently notified. If you wish to be notified for my channel, hit that bell icon so you can never miss when I upload or when I go live. A couple of things to talk about, guys, before I end off today's video. First things first, I want to mention, coming into next week, what you guys can expect is I'm going to be starting to upload the March 2023 monthly tarot readings. So stay tuned for that. March readings are going to be rolling out next week. So you guys definitely can look forward to that. I'm not sure if I'm going to do a book of answers. I didn't do it this month yet. I might still do it. Maybe I'll do it for March soon. I don't know if I'll be doing it though for February 2023, because I didn't have a lot of time in regards to do that kind of reading. So we'll see what happens there. But you can expect that for next week. So March readings will be going out. So yeah, and that's pretty much it. Guys, I do want to mention, if you're interested in getting a personal reading, you know, there's a few slots left before they do end up going out of stock today. So if you guys are watching this video now, go to the link in my description below. And if you guys want to get a personal reading, you guys can go ahead and click it before they do sell out, because they are going to more than likely sell out today. So they will be restocked next week if you want to get one as quick as you can. If you want to wait till next week, feel free to wait till next week, okay? All right, though, everybody. I love you all so much. Have a great freaking weekend. Happy Friday to you all. Wishing you guys nothing but the best and nothing but love and light. And thank you guys for being the fucking best soul family I can ever ask for, man. I love all of you. There were a lot of comments today that were very touching to me in the chat. So thank you guys for being so kind to me always. And I'm more than happy to return the favor and to give you guys all of me that I can. So thank you guys. I love you all very much. Have a wonderful weekend. And I'll see everybody in the next video. Much love to the soul family. And guys, take care and have yourselves a good one. Peace.